We should have our own show. It was so entertaining, so let's give it a go.
Emily, I don't know if you know this about me, but I was a huge bookworm as a child. What about you?
I could see that. I loved my books. I would actually stay up all night long, never turning off the light. I couldn't put it down until I was done. I lived in the world.
I was the same. I would get in trouble to have the light on, and I would use a candle instead.
Relentless is a book that I just recently read or listened to. I am an Audible girl. And oh my goodness, it validated me in so many ways that I'm not alone. There are reasons that I am the way that I am. It was great.
So is it a self-help book?
Well, yes, but it doesn't tell you what to do. Now, breaking the habit of being yourself, I really like this one because it's like for a couple of years, I've collected all this knowledge and they became like little spaghetti noodles hanging in my brain. And what this book has done is taken all of those noodles and like braided them together and plugged them in where I can now use them and apply them in my life.
So you seem to like books that make you think about yourself.
Oh, yes. The Big Leap is really good. We all work in a zone of good or great, and the Big Leap gets you to focus on your genius spot, that sweet spot where you outperform all the time, but you're afraid and you hold back, and the way you sabotage yourself doing that.
Sounds like a good one.
What got you here won't get you there. That's a really good book because it is for high performers, managers that have gotten so far, but they are lacking something to get that extra step, to get, to like the billionaire stance instead of the millionaire. And how you're going to have to change because it's something holding you back that you do on a continual basis that's preventing you from. Okay, Lori, now this is where we get completely different, I'm sure. What's on your list of favorite books?
Oh, you're right, because when we had this assignment for each other, I noticed you had picked all of these very awesome books that deal with helping you grow, and I picked a lot of fiction.
Which is
1,000 White Women, The Journal of May Dodd, is a really awesome book. It tells a fictional story about a true, little-known historical fact when our government traded 1,000 white women for 1,000 horses. It's a really awesome book set from one woman's point of view, and I recommend it. I love the Gorman Gas trilogy. The first time I read it, I didn't even know it was a trilogy. I just thought it was one really, really long book. But it was great from beginning to end. It's a fictional world, and it's about the people who are living in this kingdom of Gormenghast. The Stone and the Flute is another super long book. I have a tendency to pick books that are really long and really good. And I know that this one is really good, although off the top of my head, I can only remember the beginning of it where the boy sets out on a journey and he gets kind of waylaid. But I would totally recommend it because I've read it several times, just not recently. Ender's Shadow. Oh, this is a little paperback that I have read so many times. I've bought so many copies because I keep handing them out to people. And if anyone knows of Ender's Game, this, for me, is the far superior book in the series. And and it doesn't have Ender's story, but Bean.